Bars are back in lockdown across Brussels as part of restrictions aimed at stemming the tide of skyrocketing COVID-19 cases. But the Belgian Brewers Organisation is calling for more evidence to prove that bars are infection hotspots and such measures are warranted.
There are, of course, many pubs and restaurants that follow all the regulations perfectly. That's not so much the problem. The problem is the ones that don't, and the problem is the clientele. And alcohol is a great liberator of people from common sense sometimes. And the contact tracing information seems to indicate that anything up to a third of new cases are generated from the hospitality industry.
Charles Leclerc and his ancestors have been brewing beer since the 19th century. During the Europe-wide lockdown in March, he was working at around 30% of normal trade. He hasn't laid off any staff yet, thanks to government support.
The most important thing is that we have to be able to be responsible ourselves. I think that's the message that I can give, that bar owners, bar keepers, whatever, be responsible to work on the way that you are demanded to do it, and just say to the customers if they are not doing, because that's the only way to keep it all the time open.
However, Professor Scali says better ventilation could be key to preventing the spread of the virus and keeping pubs open.
We thought at the beginning that this virus was going to be mainly droplet spread, and droplet spread is still important, but it's those tiny little particles, the aerosol particles, that are so important. So we've got to start thinking of it like tobacco smoke. And as everyone knows, if you have someone smoking in an enclosed room, even of a decent size, you'll still smell the smoke, and it would be the same with the virus. So issues of ventilation are extraordinarily important.
As soon as the virus is curtailed, these latest measures will be lifted, but it'll only be a matter of time until they're required. Again, Shona Murray, Euronews, Brussels.